Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Mrs. Precious Omoruwo once again, your girl child advocate. And today we're going to be looking at a very sensitive topic. We're going to be looking at oxygen and carbon, the balance of love. We're going to be looking at oxygen and carbon, as God ordained and how it relates to relationship. And so I welcome you to this special presentation. Now, we all know, in nature that man needs oxygen from plants to survive, and plants need carbon dioxide from man to survive. It's a beautiful circle of life, talking about mutual exchange and mutual survival. Now, in the same way, every relationship thrives on balance. Now, when one person keeps taking and never gets back, that relationship will suffocate. So just like oxygen and carbon dioxide keep nature alive, in the same vein, mutual love and respect keep every relationship alive and very, very healthy. Ecclesiastes chapter 4 from verse 9 to 10 says that two are better than one because they have a good reward for their labor. So if one fall, the other will lift the fallen one up. So with this understanding, let's take our points one after the other. One, man needs oxygen. And oxygen in this context, we're looking at love, respect, and support. Now, just like oxygen is invisible, you don't see it, but it is very necessary for survival. The same with respect and support in a man's life. A man may look strong outwardly, but without respect and encouragement, he will wither inside. So when a woman gives a man honor and trust, she's giving that man the oxygen that man needs to survive. So a man's oxygen in a relationship is nothing but respect and support. So without it, he struggles silently, even when he is not saying so. He struggles. So without it, he cannot breathe freely in that relationship. Ephesians chapter 5 verse 33 admonishes us that, and the wife should see to it that she reverence her husband. So respect is a man's oxygen. He struggles to breathe in a relationship without it. So point 2. Now, plants need carbon dioxide. And carbon dioxide in this context is love, care, and provision. Now, just as plants need carbon dioxide to live, a woman needs love, she needs care, and she needs provision to thrive. Every boy that is, going into, manhood to now think of having a wife must listen to this and have this understanding before you take somebody's daughter into custody. A woman's carbon dioxide is love, is care and provision. Love, care, and provision. You must understand this so that you don't complain too much that, the woman, when you ask a man who is newly married, how is the family? The next thing you hear is that they are farming on me. You are a fertile ground. They will farm on you. So when a husband provides love, provides attention, and, emotional safety, his wife blossoms like a well-watered garden. Without love, that woman will wither emotionally. Ephesians chapter 5 verse 25 says, husband, love your wives, even as Christ also loved the church and gave himself for it. So do not bring the experience of your mother's negative attitudes to bear in your marriage and start, looking at your wife, with that same mindset, thereby not treating her well. Sometimes we bring even the misbehavior of our uncles' wives that we witness while growing up into our marriage and, begin to frustrate. No. And every man that is insecure, suffering from every form of inferiority complex, you begin to deny the woman of love, care, and provision is very, very wrong. Now, having said this, let's look at the circle of mutual benefits. Now, man breathes out and plants breathe in. Plant release oxygen and man takes it in. That is balance. So likewise, in a relationship, what you give, it sustains the other. And what they give also what sustain you. Galatians chapter 6 verse 7 says that whatsoever a man soweth, that same shall he also reap. So healthy relationships, they are not one-sided. They thrive on giving and receiving. They thrive on giving and receiving. Let's look at some, relationship strategy lessons. One, give what you are expecting to receive. Don't demand what you are not willing to give. So if you want love, give respect. Then if you, the man, you want respect, give love. Two, balance is the key here. From what we have analyzed so far, balance is the key. So too much carbon dioxide kills a man. Too much oxygen kills a plant. I am a hydrobiologist. In any aquatic system, excess of this oxygen will lead to eutrophication, aquatic pollution. Well, that's a story for another day. So too much control, too much selfishness kills a relationship. Amos chapter 3 verse 3 says that, can two work together except they be agreed? Now, next, let's look at nurturing the exchange. Now, communication, forgiveness, and intentional love, they are like sunshine and water for this circle. They are like sunshine and water. So one thing you will start doing in your relationship is to breathe life into that relationship, to sustain the relationship, and to help the relationship thrive. And then next, let's not forget the place of God as the atmosphere. Yes. So just as, oxygen and carbon cycle, they work perfectly in the right atmosphere. Relationship will only work well in the atmosphere of God's presence. So the oxygen carbon cycle works when both the man and the plant, they are alive and they are functioning. In the same vein, relationship needs daily cultivation through what? Communication, forgiveness, patience, and intentional acts of love. John chapter 15 verse 5 says that, for without me ye can do nothing. And that is God speaking. So you must not underplay, undermine, and what? Downplay on the importance of God as the atmosphere of that relationship. This is very, very important. And so, in conclusion, love without respect suffocates. Now, respect without love dries up. So it's only when both give and they receive in balance under God's atmosphere can a relationship truly thrive. Colossians 3:14 says that, and above all these things, put on charity, which is love, and it is the bond of perfection. I declare today for every one of us, that you will choose life, you will choose to breathe life into your relationship, you will give, you will receive, and you will ultimately thrive in the name of Jesus. In conclusion, don't you forget, breathe life into your relationship, give, receive, and thrive. I remain your girl child advocate, Dr. Mrs. Precious Omoru. And don't you forget, it's still books before boys. Do have a very wonderful time. Don't forget to share.